Okay. Ta-da! There we go. All right. Hopefully this isn't coming up too early or anything. I feel like I've been streaming a little bit earlier than I used to. So hopefully that's not a problem. But it gives me a little more time. Um, and if I am able to this early, then I usually like to, but sometimes I can't do it this early. Anyway, rambling. Today, I'm continuing and most likely finishing the Parade of Providence event. And man, it's weird that, like, I know this unlocked a few days ago and I'm doing it a few days late, but man, they really do not give you a lot of time with these limited time events. It's like 3 weeks, and if you don't have time to do it in those 3 weeks, you're shit out of luck. Which kinda sucks if you ask me. Um, but first, if I can, I think I'm gonna try and do this Dory quest first. The contestant. Because Dory's been giving some
Looks like the situation has
pretty
changed
helpful
again.
information, it seems, regarding um, Sachin and whatnot. So, time to go that away. That away. There we go. That away. Yes. Come on, Dory. Give me some good deets. Sorry if I clear my throat a little bit. It's been a little phlegmy. I'm hoping it's just some allergies because of the spring season. Um, so yeah, yeah. Ooh, some frame rate issues. It's fine. It's fine. All right, Dory. Hang on. Oh. Okay, so yeah, sorry. I had to make some gross noises while I clear my throat. Okay, Dory. It's time yet again for an information sale from Lord Sangama Bay. Would you two like to purchase the latest reports? Let me see. This information isn't that important, so it'll go for only 500,000 mora. It's half the usual price. What a bargain. Mind giving it to me for free? Your favorite customer? For free? Whoa, you want to bring it down to 0 mora? Just as I expected. But I am the great Lord Sangama Bay. Well, since you're so interested, I'll tell you for free, but you must keep it to yourselves. I heard that 20 years ago, there was a contestant whose personality suddenly changed after taking part in the competition. Well, it looks like someone saw him in Aru Village. I wonder where he ended up. That's all the information you're getting for free. If you want to hear more, you gotta pay 2 million mora. I appreciate your patronage. What a ripoff! We can just go to Aru Village ourselves and ask around. Yeah. Anything else, Dory? You've realized it too, haven't you? Have I? Maybe? Give me feathers. It did say that Sachin supposedly went out into the desert. So maybe it is him that's out here. Gotta go talk to someone way down below. Oh, hey. I've never been to this little platform, I guess. Kazim and old Granny... what's her name? Rishti. Huh. Yeah, I went there to get the ceiling, but I never went around the corner. Alright, Granny Rishti, what do you have for me? 20 years ago, a young man did appear here. Back then, life was much harder than it is now. Poverty, disease, ignorance, they tormented us constantly. That young man, clearly from the academia with a bright future, was nevertheless willing to come here and help us. He taught us how to deal with Waynut and monsters. He bought us a lot of medicine with money from his own pocket and took care of the ill all by himself. He sounds like a great guy. Yeah, too bad the good die young. He was always frowning, and no one knew what he was worried about. Everyone was wondering if he was going to leave us. This place did not have the means to properly host him. Still, many said he was a bit crazy to begin with. For example, he would sometimes tell children a story about how, as a child, he taught a strange creature to write. Later, he would often leave the village and explore the desert. Once, I asked him what he was looking for, and he said he wanted to talk to someone from the Nagar-something group. The Nagarjanites, that's from the new area. Later on, I heard that he died in the quicksand. It is said that he encountered a caravan trapped in quicksand on his way to investigate something. He saved many people, but he himself was unable to get out in time. At that time, there was still a half-finished letter addressed to his child at home. Oh, after he died, my son took that letter with him, thinking about delivering it someday. Is that unfinished letter still here? No, it's not here. To live a better life, my son became a mercenary. He was killed in a scuffle a few years ago, and his belongings were taken. Many years have passed in the blink of an eye. I wonder how his child turned out, and if they hold a grudge against him. Not many people know these things anymore. I'm getting old. Perhaps I'll forget these things soon, too. That's it? Granny. Granny, you gotta give me more info than that. He must have had a lot that he wanted to say to his child. It's a pity that... Alright, to claim the crown. So before it actually brings us to the next part of the championship, it looks like we're gonna do some more investigating into these Eremites who plan on killing Sachin. Is there anyone down here? I didn't think to check over here. This is the leaderboard though, right? It's been updated. Yep, Sino and Layla are at 4. Tainari, Faruzan, and Tainari's at 3. Faruzan and Kave at 2. Hat Guy, Vahumana, At 0. Poor Vahumana, man. Real quick, let me look up Genshin events. I want to see if I can find anyone, like, before starting this next thing. Parade of Providence story. Beginnings and endings was Act 2. I just want to see if anyone can be found after the quest is finished. Nope. Don't see anything there. Alright. All done with that. So, time to actually start this thing. Hey, Arav. Any updates?
Ah, you're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
Oh, so you caught the suspects?
What did you find out?
Or wait, did I help him find... Did I help him catch the suspects? I actually forget.
Well, lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait.
Wow. Yeah, that is easy.
But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
Okay, so Sachin is the one who went into the desert and was writing to his child. I guess this child does not like him very much.
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father? What's up with that?
Oh, also it's kidnap, not assassinate. I thought it was assassinate.
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping around outside the city.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
We're
that's
diverting
bad.
manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Sure, though now I'm wondering, how much money does his son have to be able to recruit this many mercenaries?
Sure. Let's go get to the bottom of all this.
Gatherings and partings. Go to the kidnapper's camp. Oh, it's this camp? I know this one. Let's fuck them up. You didn't see anything. The intrusive thoughts got the better of me. Oh shit, wait. They're all already dead? Did we do this? Or...
Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
Yeah, they've already been fucking killed.
I'm positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right. Hello? Looked like there was a guy sitting down over here. Oh. Are these the only ones who survived the attack?
Boss, we got more company.
Levi.
We were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
Uh-oh. It was him? Yeah. Why are you grunting angrily so much?
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who?
With who? Who did this?
It was, and then they all get hit with poison darts and die on the spot.
First there was this flying
Oh,
brat.
never mind.
Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
Oh. Some flying brat. There's only one flying brat that I can think of, and that's Hat Guy. Hat Brat. Brat Guy, actually. Some guy in green, I assume that might have been Al-Haytham? Probably.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Giovanni, Sachin's son.
Giovanni. What the heck, man?
If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them.
Okay.
When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the Academia for further interrogation.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
Yeah, that's question one.
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare.
Dang. So, and you still hate him for that?
As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the Academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired.
I think he might be dead. Just saying. I think Sachin might have died. At least that's what the granny was saying.
That's my inheritance. By rights. You
By
expect me to sit
rights.
back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
So you're just angry. Okay, so I'm just saying, if you have enough money to hire this many mercenaries, you're clearly doing pretty well for yourself already. I know Sachin's wealth is like, you're basically set for life and then some, but still.
Of course. Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows?
Yeah, I mean, if he was still alive,
So,
maybe.
I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the Academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
I feel like that doesn't... I feel like that's not exactly how it works. But you know what? Sure. So did you find him?
No. The old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself.
I'm just... So... Right, your father, 20 years ago, up and left. How much do you even remember about him? Like, how old were you when he left? Do you even know what he looks like nowadays?
I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a madman's truly capable of.
What do you know about the Diadem of Knowledge?
Diadem of Knowledge? You mean that thing he donated to the Academia?
Yeah, that thing he donated to the Academia.
Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy. So, ooh, is this like a crown of madness of something like that? Like the Ice King's crown in Adventure Time? Maybe.
Also, before donating it to the Academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days.
Huh.
Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean something wrong with him?
Yeah. Like talking to himself,
I
or
only
like?
have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years.
You have the impression? So you're not even certain?
When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and night.
Oh, so he might have... Sounds like he might have been partially become a mad scholar. But the whole writing essays day and night thing doesn't really add up, so...
I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
But maybe, I guess.
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping Paimon out.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me.
Fuck you, Dad. Is that what he's gonna say?
Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
Dang. Okay. I hear you. You got it.
In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information.
No problemo. I assume we'll be seeing him again.
Still
at
have
some
any
point.
lingering concerns?
The Diadem of Knowledge seems like it might be cursed or something. Maybe.
Yeah, Al-Haytham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, should we have told him that?
Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
She's gonna be like, pause the competition? No way. The third round's already begun. Oh no! That's my theory on what's going to happen. Hey, bitch. Did they actually add these rocks here to make it look more like a path up? Or have they always been there? Karina!
You're finally back.
Yeah, have you been
Where have you
waiting?
been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
I called it! I called it!
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin.
Also, shouldn't we have known? I'm just thinking here. Shouldn't we have known that the third round was already underway or about to start? I feel like we should have planned this more accordingly.
But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
Yeah.
The diadem? That seems unlikely.
Why?
The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now?
Some new information has come to light. Also, yeah, wait, what do you mean used without incident?
This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began.
Oh. And that's where the third round is to get to the diadem, is that it?
In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points.
Only 4? It's not 5? I thought it would have gone up. Also, what do you mean just the first?
Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition.
Mm-hmm.
As such, I suspect competition to be very fierce. You might not make it in time.
We have to give it a shot.
I'll mark the diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately. Let's hope nothing happens.
Alright,
Let's
let's
hope.
go.
Let's go.
Weird. The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it?
Wait, it did?
Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem.
Oh boy, why is our locator all messed up all
Why
the time?
this year?
Why this year? I don't know. Why any year? Oh, I think, well, in part, the locator probably just stopped working for plot convenience, so they don't have to place people all over the place. But, I mean... Still makes you worry a bit, don't it? There's the old man. Alrighty. Anything? Or am I just going straight to the diadem? Alright.
Uh-oh. This place looks empty.
They might have already
Someone
taken it.
take
Yep.
Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
Rip Peroni. Oh, look at this little stage. It's kind of funny. It's just in the middle of the road. Hey guys. Ooh.
Looks like Layla has seized the diadem.
How?
But getting to the goal won't be easy.
Uh-oh. Go, Layla. Run.
That guy enters the fray.
Why does he care now? Dang. Bro, they're all just...
Son's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Yeah, jeez. Whoa. I like this 1v1. Look out. Yeah, I don't... Should you be hitting that?
Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Quick. Quick, Kaveh. Uh-oh.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty evil. One Ring style.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me.
Whoa. Pretty creepy.
What just happened to me?
Don't...
Something's wrong.
I agree, Sino. What's gonna... Uh-oh. Dun dun. Hey.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research.
So yeah, I just started the next quest in the event quest line. There was a little bit where I talked to the person who was trying to. Yeah, you came at like right at the tail end of this this cutscene here. Yeah, it's probably, you know, somewhere someone probably posted it somewhere, and otherwise you can, you know, maybe go back and watch it. Or I didn't have any sort of big reaction to it, but it is a cool cutscene. But yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so the third round, end of the third round, had a cutscene between everyone, and they had to like find the diadem of knowledge, the little crown thingy, in the forest, and then bring it back to the finish line. And so Kaveh managed to get it there, and now he's like seeing a vision of who I assume Sachin is. So yeah. I don't really know. They didn't like they didn't have anything at the very beginning like explaining what to do in the round, because we kind of just got there and the lady was like, "Oh, there you guys are. The third round already started. Quick, get to the forest." And so by the time we got there, they were already like racing to the finish line.
Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
He knows his name? And your child? That's not your child.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind.
What do Alhaitham and Nilu think of this? Is Kaveh just talking to himself right now?
Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he. More cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned.
Really?
We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness.
Why does he say children plural?
You have all performed outstandingly in this Interdashant Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme.
I don't think that's actually Kaveh's dad. I mean, it might be, but I don't think it is, because Sachin's son, it turns out, was the one who sent like people to kidnap him. Because apparently Sachin like abandoned him when he was young to go and do research and, you know, give away all his money to this whoever won this prize. So yeah, I don't think it's Kaveh's dad. He's only mentioned his mom being in Fontaine before. So we don't really know, I guess, who his dad is. But I don't think it's this guy. I could be wrong.
But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources. Robbing of merchant caravans. Exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
Nope.
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer.
Vahumana. I don't remember which one that is.
I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan.
Nilu's like, what the hell is going on?
But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth.
My day was alright. Yeah, a little busier than usual, but pretty alright. How was your day?
The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse.
Oh, so maybe everyone can see him. Interesting.
After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end.
Jesus, Sachin. So what, you purposefully? I thought it was an accident. But no, I guess he just noped out a life, huh?
But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the Academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. The Academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment, part of my investigation into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history, and I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
Yeah, this is some interesting lore here. This guy doesn't seem outright evil, but I am still worried. There's got to be some kind of twist. The quest hasn't been going on for that long, and I feel like there's got to be like some kind of big climactic ending. So what's gonna happen?
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
Don't do it, Kaveh. This guy's sus. Oh, another cutscene. Whoa. You're looking a little tired there, Kaveh.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at
I've heard enough! My life's enough of a mess already.
Damn.
The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
Right. I feel like that would be a simpler thing to do. Oh, well, yeah, wait, he broke it. I thought he just tossed it to the ground.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
So maybe that's what he meant when he said finding the worthiest of worthy successors just wouldn't even put on the crown to begin with. Maybe? Possibly?
Kaveh.
Are you alright? Any physical discomfort?
I'm fine. Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that.
So yeah, is the only person who gets points this round the person who brings it back? There's no, like, points for the second or third place person? So does that mean Kaveh just wins?
According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Inter-Darshan Championship.
Well, damn. Good job, Kaveh.
As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate.
Yeah, huh. Which is pretty cool, because like everyone else in previous years, yeah, I have a lot of questions too. So everyone else who won in previous years, but didn't get selected by Sachin, just like they just won and they were like, well, Sachin didn't pick you, so sorry, no prize for you.
For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Damn.
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better. Rejecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file.
All right, well, Kaveh, looks like you're not moving out of Al-Haytham's place for a while.
The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine. I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him.
Yeah, I mean, you're an architect. You're not whatever he was, right?
But what I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer.
I guess Kaveh won the whole competition. But as far as, like, what he won monetarily, Sachin chose him to be his successor. And so he was like, you can have all my wealth, all my research, everything I ever owned can be yours. And Kaveh was like, I choose to donate it. I don't want any of it. So now I don't know if he even... I don't know if he won anything now. Yeah, me too. I kind of wanted Layla to win. I feel like that would have given her a much needed confidence boost, but yeah. She had the diadem at first, but then it Hat Guy swiped it.
We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps. Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now. We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility. It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it. Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
Yay! That's like the first nice thing Alhaitham has ever said to Kaveh.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise.
I think that was as sincere as his praise can ever get, Kaveh. That's the most you're getting from
Anyway,
him.
this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony. Looks like the ceremony will be held at the
Whoa.
main venue. Let's head over and check
They
it
just
out.
moved the fucking stage. I wanted to chat with people. I feel like there's gotta be something else going on, right? Because if the quest just ends in a little bit, then I'd be totally... I could have done this, like, yesterday. We haven't seen Nahida, like, at all. She has to make an appearance.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close.
Yay. Clap, 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 clap.
Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think Kaveh did win that limited time Genius Invocation TCG card that Sino wanted really badly. But knowing Kaveh, he's probably just going to give it to Sino anyway. I love they, like,
Typically at this point,
3
we would crown our
people
champion
applauding.
with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award.
I know obviously they can't have, like, a huge crowd of people because that would, you know, really slow down the game's, like, frame rate, and especially on mobile and stuff like that. But you'd think they could have added at least, like, a few more people clapping instead of, like, the only, like, 3 or 4 people there. Just sounded a little funny.
However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Which is great, but I feel like that's going to be a lot of paperwork to decide exactly what charities it should go to. Because just saying donate it to charitable causes. Super vague. Like, is it all going to the people in the desert and Aru village? Are you gonna send some of it to, like, I don't know, an orphanage in Sumeru City, or, like, I don't know, some forest, like, restoration programs? Like, what donation, what charitable cause are you donating it to?
Sachine's estate is getting donated?
That's right, Marwa.
So much Mora. And he gave it all up?
That's correct, Ale.
Kave's generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better. Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kave? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
Well, because he's Kave, and that's what he does. He gives away everything that he has.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachine's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Very, very short speech, Kave. Yeah, they haven't specified what is going to happen with the money. They've just said he's going to donate it to charitable causes. So I'm guessing at least, like, I don't think the academia is going to keep it or anything. I think someone's going to get it. Family's in need or something like that.
Oh, Kave, just one moment.
Just one moment, Kave. Here's your TCG card.
While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with. Please take this limited edition Genius Invocation TCG card.
Sino's eyes just lit up.
Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals, forget it.
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kave one last big round of applause.
I'm ready to hear this really big round of applause.
I still don't really get it.
Few.
The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
But he's Kave. That's his whole thing.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to explore.
Yeah, I still have a lot of Wisdom Gala mini-games to play.
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
Oh, you know, maybe that's the twist that they're gonna go for. Part of the residual consciousness of Sachin is still inside of Kave's brain, and he's gonna go crazy. Maybe.
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he? And now I have it, right here.
So you're gonna give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Come on, Paimon. How many times do I have to say it's Kave?
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Wait, did he leave already? He should be, like, right there.
Whoa! This is a
Yeah, he's got to share the card with Sino, right?
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer. Hey, stop pulling my hair!
Oh my god, that was pretty good. Good job, Paimon. Find Sino. Where could he be? I'll never find him.
What you looking at, Sino?
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
See, Sino's still thinking about it. That means it's not over.
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
Yes.
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
Oh, that was perfect. Sino's little... Like he was just getting... He was just being handed a baby. And he's like, oh god, my son. This is like his firstborn child. He's more happy about this card.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity. But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you.
Oh my god, he's like, I have to beat you in a duel.
How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
He's gonna be like, 1.5 million Mora.
1 million Mora at the very least.
Okay, 1 million Mora at the very least. Yep. Sino's like, yeah, I don't think you understand just how big this trading card game is, man.
How much?
Oh my god. And you have that much, Sino, to just buy a single card with?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
1 million Mora for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Oh, you two have played.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this.
He's like, this is like a year's worth of salary for me. 10 years even.
But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Come on, Kaveh. At least let him give you, like, dinner or something.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Kaveh speaking from his own experiences. Man, yeah, I think Sino is like that one guy from Gate, was it? Just like, he's like a hardcore soldier, but in his spare time, he's like, yeah, you know, I love playing gacha games and reading manga. That's what I do. That's what I spend all my time on. Anytime I'm not, like, actively in the army, he's just, like, playing gacha. Pretty funny.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
I don't want to talk about it.
In that case,
Maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice. In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny. Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the Mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
He is. Sino is the Yu-Gi-Oh master. He's a real menace. I haven't played too much TCG, so I haven't gotten to like facing Sino yet, but oh, that's gonna be quite the battle.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month. Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well.
You're not gonna invite Faruzan, Kaveh, or Layla? Just Tainari and Kale, and us and Sino?
Paimon wonders how the other contestants are doing. Let's go check in with them, shall we? Since we're guest commentators and all.
Yeah, are we gonna hand in all the recordings we've gotten? Ah, darn it, they're gone. Ta-da! The winner is Kashrawar, the one that's super hard to pronounce. Yep, and Hat Guy's still at 0. Chat with the Darshan representatives. Oh, they're in the Grand Bazaar. Oh.
I'm telling you, you can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear. Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
Back in the day, huh?
Really? Well, then, sure, Madame Farzan. Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
Wow. I mean, I guess if you want to be dressing like someone who's over 100 years old.
Farazan, Nilu, even Dia and Candace are here.
Yay!
What are you all up to?
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame Farazan here is pretty friendly. When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. We can purchase some textiles and make the clothes ourselves.
Make the clothes yourselves? Wow. Faruzan is a person of many talents, I guess.
Let's go with the plain fabric as our base. And embroider red and pink flowers on. Oh, and some green leaves.
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Yeah.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
Timeless doesn't quite describe it, I don't think.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Wait. Madame Farzan's right. That style is a classic and used to be mainstream fashion. But these days, there are some other options too.
Why do I feel like I feel like Nilu's slightly grayer than normal. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's because it's like nighttime.
If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Okay.
Sure. I'm happy to leave it to you.
I'll come with you to have a look. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Madame Farazan? Come quick, she's over here.
Oh, wait. Why is Marwa so excited?
Who are you?
We're new in the academia. We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition. Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Oh, nice, nice.
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! We can't wait. What's your area of research? Precision mechanics?
I'm from Haravatat.
Uh-huh. But you seem like an expert in machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship.
Yeah.
Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
Damn.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madame Farazan, and I'd like to learn from you for a while, if possible.
Aw, thanks, Fawara.
I can take the class you're teaching as an option, even though cross-Darshan lessons might be a little tough to arrange. But I look forward to learning from you.
Really? I would have thought that somewhere like the academia would have some sort of requirements of, like, you know, you can't take only classes from your Darshan. You gotta take at least, you know, whatever, like 3 or 4 from the other Darshans. You know, just some, like, low entry-level basics to get a grasp on, like, other topics, but I guess not. I guess it's different.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry. Study under me, and I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Well, I won't disturb you any further. See you in class.
She's nice.
I don't quite understand what happened there, but congratulations, I think.
Traveler, Paimon, would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
Sorry, we can't. We've got a meal with Kaveh later, and we have to check in with all the other contestants before then.
Yeah, and also, I literally never wear a different outfit ever. And neither does Paimon.
Oh, by the way, have any of you seen Hat Guy or Layla?
Hey, yeah, where's Hat Guy and Layla?
I don't know where Hat Guy went. We just saw Layla not too long ago, though. But she was hanging out with some other Ratahoa students, so we didn't get a chance to speak with her. Are you gonna go and see what she's up to?
Ratahoa students? They must be the ones who voted for her to enter the competition, right? Oh, she didn't end up winning, so Paimon wonders how they feel about that. Let's go take a peek.
Yeah, she's... I mean, she ended with 4 points. That's the, like, second or third or something. Anything else
if you
from
don't
you
come
guys?
to Sumeru City often, classic floral designs aren't a bad choice. Those don't really go out of style. And of course, since you're putting this on your body, you need to consider the type of fabric the clothes are made from. Some materials might look stunning, but they can be terribly uncomfortable to wear.
Agreed. After all, is fashion not the constant phasing in and out of classics? In that sense, you could always consider the style I suggested too.
Wait, sorry, ma'am, but I think it could be quite a while before the style you recommended comes back into fashion.
I actually think the style recommended by Madame Faruzan is quite beautiful.
Oh, all right then. Let's do it then, Candace. Get a nice floral pattern.
Isn't it just? You have a discerning eye, my dear.
Also, if that was the fashion that you're recommending, Faruzan, why aren't you wearing like a floral? I guess is this the floral pattern she's talking about? Very vaguely. All right. How high up are we? Oh, we're talking like high up. They're gonna be like, we didn't vote you in, you voted yourself in.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right?
Was she? Right? Yeah, that's it. That's a good question. When was the last time you washed your clothes, Lumine and Paimon? Those things have got to reek. Like, damn. At least get, like, some spares or something. Also, yeah, was Layla the only one to score in both rounds? Yeah, I guess so, because it was Tainari, Faruzan, and Layla, and then it was Sino, Layla, and Kaveh. Yeah, huh, I guess that's true.
And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Aw, I just got lucky, I think.
That can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamatra was there. You're amazing, all of you. Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
Aw.
Aw, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
Yeah, Layla's just too hard on herself. Like, at least these people are, like, being supportive of her. And she's just not even realizing that, you know, she's actually pretty darn awesome.
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah.
We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate, and that's final.
Yeah.
Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Aw. She got the... Has that animation been used anywhere else? Or is that just a variation of a different animation? Hand on shoulder?
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition. Oh well, it's almost mealtime. We'd better go meet up with Kaveh and Sino now.
I want to find Hat Guy, though. Anything else, Layla?
I can't believe it. But in the end, no one was disappointed in me. What a relief. Finally.
Good work, Layla.
I can get some good sleep.
Yeah. Okay, I do actually want to see if Hat Guy is up here. Because if he'd be anywhere, he's probably, like, given Nahida all the details of the competition. Me too. Layla is just, like, she's so sweet. And she's always, like, kind of, like, beating herself up over stuff. And it's like, oh, Layla, you're amazing. Just don't even think, don't even listen to those critics. Alright, so it looks like Hat Guy was not in Nahida's chamber, and neither was Nahida, so... Let's see what's in here. so I assume it's gonna be... Yep, Kave, Sino, Tainari, Kale. No Alhaitham either.
Are you sure you have enough to cover this? Don't blow it all at once.
Well, if Sino's paying him 1,000,000 Mora, he should have enough. I don't know how expensive food is in Teyvat, but I feel like one person probably doesn't spend more than like 10,000 Mora on a meal.
Don't worry, I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means. Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor. Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here!
Over here.
Ooh, look at all this! Good food, here we come!
I heard that you went to see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
I do love how Tainari's tail, like, tucks in when he sits down. It's a nice touch.
Faruzan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Alhaitham's gone missing in action, too. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace.
Yep.
That guy.
That guy.
Where the heck could he have gone? I still have questions about that note he left. Well, whatever. He can do what he wants. Now, let's eat.
Yeah. All share a delicious meal.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Yeah, seriously. He was, like, determined from the start to do that. Yeah, it's nice to actually see everyone just kind of chilling and hanging out. You know, with everything, like, in, like, the Archon quest and stuff being all crazy, they hardly got a chance to, like, actually rest.
Sachin's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Matra would step in and ban it.
I think you did the right thing. I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth. But that wouldn't have been your style.
He's like, oh, I didn't think of that.
I won't comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing. It means that you have integrity.
I kind of forgot Kale was here, honestly.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale.
Thank you, Kale.
It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Alhaitham comes around the corner. You're wrong. Yeah, Kale's been quiet as a mouse this whole time.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
Oh, Kale's sussing him out. She's like, hey, Kaveh, you seem to talk a lot about Alhaitham. It's almost like you two are, like, living together or something. Maybe even dating or something.
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
Has he actually been around the corner?
He's here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Oh. Okay. Okay, Sino. What was that sound effect? Just the crunkling of everyone's faces as they cringe in response.
Oh, that was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
Oh, was that supposed to be chills down his spine? That's such a weird sound effect to choose.
Good thing you didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
All right, enough about Alhaitham. Tighnari, did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
Oh yeah, did he get people to come to his, like, speech thing?
I did, in the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now, a record number of people have signed up to attend the next lecture.
Nice.
Oh, are you free next month? You should come along, maybe even say a few words.
About what?
No.
I don't know the first thing about anything Amorta related.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of rainforest architecture, or ask everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
I'm full.
It looks like we ate the plates as well.
I'm super full, too. If only we could eat like this every day.
I mean, don't I cook all the time? I have like a million things cooked in my bag.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important too. This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
This is like one of the, like, 3 restaurants in the whole city. So, well, not lore-wise probably, but in-game wise.
Sounds good. We should pick a few other places as backup options, though.
That's true.
There are other good places around here, too? Oh, and don't forget to invite us if you go. There's nothing we love more than good food.
Paimon's surprised that an entire city has more than one good restaurant.
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time. Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
He's gonna be like, what kind of crazy shit did you hear in your mind?
Since everyone is free, why don't we play a few matches of Genius Invocation TCG?
Eager to show off your new limited edition card, are you?
Not to show off. This is my way of thanking you for your help. Only my best friend will have the honor of seeing this card's debut play.
That's fair, Sino. Yeah, seriously, Paimon is always hungry. I think that is in part just like a part of her character. You know, she's the kinda annoying sidekick who's always, you know, looking for food to eat. But yeah, man, she's so small and yet somehow has like the biggest appetite out of anybody.
Alright, sure. I didn't bring my deck with me though, so I'll need to borrow one.
Actually, Master, I made a new one a few days back.
Wow.
Don't tell me you've been spending all your study hours playing cards.
Come on, no need to be so stern. They do say that your innate interests are your best teacher, don't they?
Do they? Alrighty. Let's head out of the tavern and see what else happens. Hat Guy? Is Hat Guy gonna be here? Pretty please? Where is he?
Well, it looks like this Inter-Darshan Championship's a wrap.
Yeah.
All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted too. Have you still got anything else on your mind?
Yeah, Hat Guy. I want to see Hat Guy. But apparently the only thing on my mind is Sachin's research. Hat Guy isn't even an option, sadly.
Oh, right. Yeah, Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with but Kaveh smashed the diadem of knowledge before he could finish.
I assume he was going to say Aru Village, but I guess it could have been somewhere else.
It might be dangerous if someone finds his old research stash, right? Where do you think it could be?
Probably Aru Village, you know, the place that he spent a lot of his time after, you know, going a little crazy. Oh, excuse me. I mean, that's, I feel like, would make the most sense, is Aru Village. But if no one's found it for 20 years, well, I guess if it's sitting around for like hundreds of years, someone might find it, so.
Holy smokes, you're right! He said he spent all the time researching in the desert, didn't he? So it's very possible that that's where he'd leave all his suits.
I'm surprised no one has gone to search for it before. Like, why? Like, it seems like it's in the most obvious place it could be.
Alright then, let's head off to Aru Village and try our luck!
Like, we don't even know what we're looking for right now, though. Okay. You've been waiting for me, I see. Don't tell me you're reading Sachim's research right now.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, hey, Thumb. What are you doing here? And what are you reading? Are those?
Sachin's notes? Yes.
Of course they are. I mean, he probably even knew where they were. If he was acting Grand Sage, Sachin must have left a note of their location somewhere, right? So.
I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his research.
Well, that was easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Wait! So, you've read it already? Are you alright? How do you feel?
It's not like it's forbidden knowledge. I feel like he should be fine. He is too cool for school. He's just, you know, we're coming in like looking for these notes and research, and Alhatham's like, yeah, sorry, I've been here for like hours. I just already found it. He doesn't even look up from his book to like address us. He's just like, yeah, didn't expect to see you here. All right, Mr. Cool Pants.
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity and the humanity that these notes seek to convey.
Also, that architect? Dang, not even calling Kaveh by his name.
Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic. Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was,
That's true. You are pretty emotionless for the most part.
Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why is that?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality. And that reality is like the material here. Objective, heavy, negative. But, at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective. Sachin's.
Yeah, that's true. Sachin did years and years and years worth of research, but he was the only one doing it, so there's bound to be some biases.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius.
Oh, okay.
He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results, and drew logical conclusions. In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse? All of that's true?
Not necessarily.
That is not a question for me to answer. Someone else will arrive shortly. You can ask them instead.
Okay. I haven't decided yet. It seems like this is wrapping up. So I might, but I do also want to play through all the mini games because I think the final ones unlock today. So I'll probably do those quickly, and then depending on how long I've been streaming after that, I might. So yeah, we'll see. Also, this next person who's supposedly arriving shortly, either Nahida or Hat Guy. Well, I guess I'll just have to see.
All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all.
Those words you wrote amongst your notes, what did that line written in ancient script mean?
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can.
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism. Perhaps little decisions.
By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates. Alright then, I got what I came for. These research materials are yours to look after. I'll be off.
Alright then. I think I remember Zhongli saying that at some point. I can only hear that in his voice now.
Wait, so you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Yeah.
Get-together? Ah, yes, that makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
Guess what? Kaveh treated everyone this time.
That's right.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
Alright, see ya.
And there he goes. Well, seems like he really wasn't affected by this research.
Yeah, no. He's Al-Haytham. I don't know if anything can really affect his views. He seems like he is like solidly in his position.
He said that someone else would answer our questions. Who do you think that'll be?
Hat Guy and or Nahida. It's gotta be, right? You wait around near the research materials. Oh, they're both here. Yes.
Traveler, Paimon, you're already here.
That's right.
Nahida! Oh, and Hat Guy.
Oh, and Hat Guy.
Wait, so you asked him to take part in the championship?
I thought we already established that.
Yes, it was me. Are you surprised?
No, not at all.
Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so, why didn't you switch it out for another one?
Switch it out? I don't know.
Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these materials are a result of that.
And you think he was correct?
These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some disruption, but I didn't want to wipe away all his hard work searching for the truth. So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Did he really need to compete in the competition, though? Just wondering.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Why? Don't you like it? Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
Okay.
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
Pretty hilarious. That was I laughed really hard at that part. Yeah, she is. She's adopted him. She's like, don't worry, I'm your mother now. You don't have to worry about your previous mother abandoning you and all those abandonment issues. Nahida's your new mom, Wanderer. So, you got nothing to worry about.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally. But it looks like that didn't work out.
Aw, see, she was even trying to, like, teach him a lesson. She is a mom. His mom, at least.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Once again, I'm pretty sure Nahida established the whole... There's not really, like, indebted... She doesn't view you as being indebted to her, so... Whatever.
Nahida, what did you mean by Sachin's research is not mistaken? Does that mean that you approve of his research? Put it this way instead. Truth to me is like a shroom boar.
Of course.
Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom boar's back, and they conclude that the shroom boar is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom boar's body, and they declare that the shroom boar is a boar. Still others look deeper inside, and determine that the shroom boar is meat. These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar. Paimon kinda gets it, but also not really. The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere on the path toward truth. Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world, and others may focus only on its evils. In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will become. But of course, I don't mean that as a criticism or a call to action.
I feel like we haven't seen Nahida interact with some of the other Sumeru characters as much. Like, I want to see her and Alhaitham have a conversation. Just because Alhaitham is like, you know, he's like the cool, wise guy who's always right and like always like has a plan. And Nahida's like, you know, the kind of young, wise gal deity. I feel like they didn't interact that much during the Archon quest. I feel like they'd have some interesting conversations.
Ultimately, my duty as the God of Wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
That was a long speech. So what are you actually going to do with these research materials?
Burn them. No.
Because Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to see these ideas disseminated, I will seal it up.
Okay.
But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his footsteps in the future, I will not stop them.
Okay.
I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from the despair as well.
They just need their own version of Alhaitham.
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not intending to keep me in Vahumana long term, are you? I don't remember signing up to become a scholar. Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
Oh boy, here we go again.
Here we go again.
You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to an education.
I mean, there you go. Nahida is for pro-prison reform.
I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate and learn how best to settle old debts from your past. I will review your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
Tisk. They are pretty big. She has huge eyes. Did I just see a cat go flying off of... Nah, I'm crazy. I didn't see that. Nahida's got the big anime eyes. So it looks like one more quest. Talk to Kaveh. Kaveh mentioned that he would be going to the academia for some alone time. Perhaps you should go talk to him. Yeah, I'll talk to Kaveh. Hello, Kaveh.
20 years ago, the Academia had just received Sachin's estate. To celebrate the huge investment, the Academia extravaganza that year was grander than usual. I was very young then, and I remember seeing posters for the Interdarshan Championship all over the city. I couldn't help but mention it to my father. I even told him that I really liked the look of the diadem. It was so unique.
Oh yeah, wait, didn't his father compete in the championship and then came out kind of different?
So he said, "Why don't I win it, so I can let you play with it for a few days?" That made me very happy, and I nodded enthusiastically. But to my surprise, he didn't win. And when he got back home, he seemed extremely depressed.
Oh, yeah, so I guess maybe Sachin's fucking thoughts got into him.
Later, he left home, saying that he wanted to do some investigating in the desert. The quicksand got him not long after that.
Oh, so wait, that was your father who died in the quicksand? Oh shit, hang on, wait, there's a letter that Well, I don't have the letter. Can I go find it? Is that what this is gonna be about?
For many years, I couldn't face up to it at all. If I just kept my mouth shut, maybe none of it would have ever happened.
Your father may have seen Sachin that year. Don't mention the results of the investigation. I mean, I feel like he has a right to know. Because otherwise he's like... Because he's gonna think that he's the reason that his father died either way. So if I don't mention it, then he's still gonna think that and he won't know. But if I do mention it, then it'll be confirmation of that, but at least he'll know. So
Wait, so the person we came across in our investigation, who went into the desert 20 years ago, it was...
Yeah, his dad died in quicksand like 20-something years ago.
Is that why Sachin thought I looked familiar? I can't believe it. My father was always too kind for his own good. Sachin's research would have saddened him greatly. He must have gone into the desert when he heard about it to find those who were still suffering. It all makes sense now. I've tried telling myself so many times over the years that maybe his sudden depression wasn't because he didn't win the competition. Maybe something else was going on that I wasn't aware of. But in the end, it all started with me mentioning the competition to him.
Yeah, poor Kaveh, man. He's literally, he's feeling it. He's like, yeah, I basically killed my father. Aw, poor Kaveh.
Oh, Kaveh.
Don't worry. I destroyed the diadem. There will never be another tragedy like this again. Never again.
Yeah. Oh, and Kaveh disappeared. Well, dang, okay. So that's the quest's done. And now I have a whole bunch of mini games that I should probably do. Had to think for a second there. It'd be kind of cool if this showed up and it was like smashed instead. Yeah, Kaveh. He probably won't be like wallowing in it for too long. At least I hope. You know, he seems like he's maybe just sort of reminded of it for now. But I think he'll bounce back. I think he'll be okay. So yeah, all of these. Let's go. Okay, it's one of the ones up here. Strangely, like, no music right now. Oh, there it is. Alright, Farball. I'll give this a try. Alright. This one looks like that. Let's start. Adjust Artisan Astrolabe height. Ooh. Okay, okay. So I want it to look like... Wait, can I do that for both? Oh, crap. Okay, this is getting a bit more complicated now. No, that's not right. Yeah. Mini game time. Oh, wait, hang on. This one goes up. This one goes down. Turn it around. Maybe? Right here. There we go. That's the... How does that form a Rukashava mushroom? Sure. Alright. So this one... Ooh, what the heck? Oh, okay, those ones are in place. Cool. I totally did that on purpose. So then this one... Wait. Aha! Sumpter Beast. Very nice. Alright. Oh, that's kind of funny. Okay, wait, hang on. This one, I feel like, has to be, like, down here somewhere, right? Right there. Okay. Okay, this one... Right there. Got it. There is quite a few, if I remember correctly. It's gotta be like... It's gotta be like this, right? What the heck? Okay, wait, maybe I do put it up. There? Okay. Padisara. Yeah, I think there's like 6 different mini games in total, and then each one I have like... This one I think I have the most of them to do. There's like 4 for this one, but all the other ones are only, I think, 2 or 3. Okay, wait, let me see this one. Okay, these guys are tall. So they probably are... pretty high up. Are they really this high up? No, they can't be. Can't. Oh! There we go. So they are those 3. This one looks like there. Yeah. And then this one is like here, right? Yeah. Divine Tree. Oh, okay, that's cool. I thought the quest was pretty good. I really liked the, you know, the sort of like competition type of quest that they went for, where it was, you know, like everyone's trying to compete, trying to get the most points and whatnot. I really did like that. But I do feel like it ended a little suddenly. I just thought that you know, with like
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once.
because it was like they had the main competition, and then they sorta introduced, you know, oh, the diadem might be like corrupted. There's something going on. People want to kidnap Sachin. But that was like so much in the background that I didn't really like. I thought it would all sort of come to a head more suddenly. And then, you know, it might actually be like a big issue. But it ended up, you know, oh, we caught the guys who were trying to kidnap Sachin. Like, just like that. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that turned out not to be an issue. I thought we were actually going to have to worry about those guys for a longer time. And then you get back and they're like, oh, the third round's basically already over. And I was like, well, crap, I wanted to enjoy running around and talking to people while they do the third round. But no, it just skipped right to, you know, oh, they've got the crown, they're all fighting in this cool cutscene. And don't get me wrong, the cutscene was awesome. And seeing Kaveh decide to, you know, not let Sachin's like thinking corrupt him or whatever was cool. But yeah, I feel like it kind of ended a little too quick. Where it was like, okay, and then Kaveh breaks the diadem, and now we're in, you know, the sort of... That was like the climax, it felt like. And, you know, it just really wasn't all that climactic, at least not in a traditional sense. And while it did give some cool lore, there wasn't that much lore that was like overarching stuff. You know, like the last event, it ended with Alice talking to everybody. That was pretty cool. And then before that, I think was Lantern Rite, which, you know, that didn't have too much crazy lore. But yeah, I felt like it was definitely good and entertaining. I just feel like it didn't quite stick the landing. But yeah, otherwise, pretty good. Do I have enough? Nope. Alright. Next one. Bahar, what do you have for me? Ah, yes, in the truth story one. Got it. Let's do In Truth Steps Part 2. Alright. Bahara is a student from Haravatat. Some time ago, he went out for his research, but received an unexpected letter from his mentor, who, in the letter, asked him to bring back something Bahara... did I call him Bahar? Something Bahara mistakenly took with him on the trip. In response, Bahara mailed the item back to Haravatat. However, when Bahara later returned to Haravatat, he still got a scolding from his mentor. Why is that? Alright, this is a pretty short and vague story, but I'll take it. Find out the truth behind this story through careful analysis and questioning. 7 out of 10. Yeah, you know what? That's pretty fair. I'd say 7 out of 10. Maybe it's like maybe 7.5 just for the cool cutscene that they had. But yeah, otherwise just story, I'd say was probably 7. Yeah. All right, let's see. So yeah, this is it. The object. Was this item broken when it was returned? No. Okay. Could this item be mailed through a letter? Yes. Okay, so it was small. Was the item related to the mentor? Aha! Yes, it was something that the mentor needed urgently. Okay, okay. And did the mentor scold Bahara due to a matter of lateness? No. Okay, okay. The usage of the object. Okay, so yeah, he needed it urgently. Was the item dangerous? No. Okay. Could this item have a negative impact on the academia? Ooh, okay, okay. No. Okay, well, never mind. Did the item have something to do with the mentor's daily work? He took his mentor's favorite pencil. Yes, it was something that the mentor would use almost every day. Okay, okay. The object's influence on the mentor's work. Without the item in the letter, was the mentor unable to start work? Yes. Alright, alright. Would the mentor lose his job without the item in the letter? No. Okay, so it's not that important. Would the absence of the item impose a tremendous loss on Haravatat? No. Okay. Not anything too crazy. The letter's current condition. Yeah, where... I agree, yeah. It was definitely nice to see Faruzan especially, just because she hasn't been in, like, anything previous to this, other than her own hangout event, which I still have to do. And yeah, Candace and Dia coming back, and the two of them, like, going out shopping, like Dia had sort of mentioned previously that she wanted to do. I was super glad to be able to see that. Yeah, overall, I'm just glad to be able to see all the Sumeru characters again. Even though it was, like, the location of the most recent Archon quest, there's just, like... There's so many good characters here, and because they're newer, you know, we haven't seen as much of them, so it's always a pleasure to see them. The letter's condition. Could the mentor access the location where the letter was placed? No. Oh, okay. Interesting. I feel like that should have been a critical question. Did anyone else touch the letter? Dun-dun. Yes. Okay, okay. Was the letter delivered to Haravatat? Yes. Okay. Did the mentor get the letter? No. Okay. Was the location of the item related to the item itself? Yes. Okay. And the people who touched the letter... Did more than one person touch the letter? No. Okay. Was the person who touched the letter hostile to the mentor? No. Okay. I noticed she hasn't mentioned any, like, oh, that doesn't matter to the story right now, things just yet. Did the one who touched the letter destroy it? No. Okay. Was the person who touched the letter one of the Academia's staff members? Yes. Okay. Did the person who touched the letter do something that inhibited the mentor from receiving it? Probably. Yes. They were just performing their usual duties, though. Alright, I've asked my 20 questions. Let's find the truth. Why was his mentor angry? Because he could not obtain the letter, the contents of the letter had been ruined, his plan was about to be exposed. Bahara was working with the treasure hoarders. This is weird, yeah. I'm not quite sure. Why was the mentor angry? Because he could not obtain the letter. The contents of the letter had been ruined. His plan was about to be exposed. Bahara was working with the treasure hoarders. What did he take with him mistakenly, though? The contents had been ruined? No, his plan was about to be exposed? Maybe? Who was it who last came into contact with the letter? The contact that the treasure hoarders had with the academia, the Darshan staff member who was in charge of passing on the letter, the Matra Bahara. This one. Where was the letter? The mentor's office. It was hidden. It was with the Matra. It was destroyed. With the Matra? What was in the letter? I don't know. An alchemical potion, the keys to the office, the correspondence from the treasure hoarders, a bill. It keeps mentioning treasure hoarders. Now I'm like, oh, wait. I think I get it. The keys to the office. Okay. You solved 2 questions, but still need to solve 2 more. Let me think about it. I think I figured it out. Yup, I got it now. He couldn't obtain the letter. Who was it? The Darshan member? Where was the letter? In the mentor's office. What was in it? The keys to the office. I see. Okay. Congratulations. I definitely think you've got the hang of this. About the next story, about the full truth behind this tale. Here's the full truth. Bahara took the keys to the office, and when his mentor sent him a letter to ask for them, he sent them in a letter back to the academia. However, when this letter reached his Darshan, the staff member simply dropped it into Bahara's mentor's office through its letter slot. As such, both the office keys and the letter wound up stuck behind the locked office. Alright, about the next story. Thank you. In Truth Steps Part 3. Through everyone's joint efforts, the Wisdom Gala went smoothly and concluded successfully. Everyone who set up booths and offered fun events during the gala received a leave permit for a 3-day vacation, no strings attached. However, after everyone got their leave permit, there was one more leave permit left in the box. Why is that? Someone was already on vacation? So wait, through everyone's joint effort, the Wisdom Gala went smoothly and concluded successfully. Everyone who set up booths and offered fun events during the gala received a leave permit for a 3-day vacation, no strings attached. However, after everyone got their leave permit, there was one more leave permit left in the box. Okay. I just start with 3 of them. Okay. How the leave permits were to be used. Could the leave permits be given to someone else? No. Did anyone use the leave permit in advance? No. Okay, well that was my guess. So that one goes out the window. Did anyone duplicate or exchange the leave permit? No. Alright, all no's. Obtaining the leave permits. Did everyone take a leave permit? Yes. Okay, well there goes my other theory. Did some choose a different reward? No. Was anyone not allowed to claim their leave permit? No. Dang it. Did some later have their leave privileges cancelled? This question, I fear, has nothing to do with the story. Okay, fine. There's more. There's just this one more, thankfully. This last story. And then the story mini-game is done, and then I can move on to some other mini-games. Keeping the leave permits. Was everyone allowed to have only one leave permit? Yes. Makes sense. Was everyone allowed to take only the leave permit? What? No. Interesting. Were the booth owners during the gala the only ones allowed to claim the leave permits? This question, I fear, has nothing to do with the story. Okay. The whereabouts of the leave permit. So yeah, what was the question? Was everyone allowed to take only the leave permit? Did all leave permit claimants leave with only their leave permits? No. Were all leave permits taken out of the box? Oh, maybe the last person just took the box as well. No. Uh-huh. I mean, that one... Wait, is that what I think it is? The box that held the leave permits. Was the leave permit in the box still valid? Yes. Were any new leave permits placed into the box? No. Did the leave permit in the box belong to someone nevertheless? Yes. Okay, only 15 questions this time around. Let's find it. I have a theory. I think the last person just took the whole box. And the current status of the leave permit is... all the leave permits are with those who should have them. Some of the leave permits were damaged. Some of the leave permits have not been collected. I'd say they're all with those who should have them. Did everyone take a leave permit? Some chose a different prize. Some later had their privileges canceled. Nope, everyone took a leave permit. Definitely. Why was one leave permit slip left in the box? The person who took the slip took the box too. Haha, well done. You've got all the answers correct. Congratulations. I definitely think you've got the hang of this. The full truth behind the tale. The truth of the matter is that the leave permits were indeed put into everyone's hands. But that final person to take the leave permit took the box that contained them as well. I gotta go. Alright. Hooray! So that one was In Truth's Steps. All done with that one now. And I got enough gala points to get some more primos. Yeah, I think I enjoyed that mini game. It was different, certainly, and relatively entertaining. So yeah, you know, it was a new kind of thing to try out. Yeah, let me use these. was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Alright. Data. Alright, project connectivity. In this challenge, checkpoints are positioned in a ring-like shape that gradually rises. Choose suitable construction materials to pave an efficient path. Okay, yep, makes sense, makes sense. Right, I didn't think to check. Actually, let me double check what, how many points I'm allowed to use per thing. Did not exceed 800. Alright, so 800 is the max that I can go with. Very good, very good. Okay, so I start there. And they said a ring-like pattern that continues upward. Yeah, it looks like I probably want to go this way. And then to this one, then to this one. And then, oops, and then up like that. That's what I'd do, at least. No, let me put a smaller one here. That looks good. I think I can jump to that from here. That should be fine. Sticks to the ground. Oh, that doesn't help me. Yeah, I mean, I just need to glide over to it, right? That should be fine. Let's give it a go. Yeah, this one's pretty nice, honestly. It's like you get to like kind of do what you do in Teapot, which you can't really ever do anywhere else. Easy peasy. Not a problem. Next challenge. In this challenge, checkpoints are positioned at varied heights. As such, making a workable path may not be an easy task. Okay, okay. Yeah, it looks kind of tricky. Yeah, it looks good. I can probably glide to there, right? Maybe. And then I'll do one of these. Yeah, yeah. And then maybe I'll do something like this. And then something like this. And then I feel like I can just glide down to this one. And then this one. This is getting a little tricky. Sims Force in Genshin. For real, for real. Jesus. Honestly, that should work. That should be fine. And then, honestly, I might just... Oh, it actually shows its radius. Oh, it might not be big enough then. No, I can... There we go. Can I move it any higher? Can. Oh, that's right. Q and E for up and down. Alright, let's give this a go. Ooh, now that I look at it, I might not be able to make it over there. Come on. Oh, just barely. Boom. Nice. Very cool. Boom. And I think that's enough to get me a Faruzan. Hey, Faruzan C1, I think. Very cool.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Where is she? There she is. Yeah, C1. Faruzan can fire off a maximum of 2 hurricane arrows using fully charged aim shots while under the effect of a single manifest gale, created by Wind Realm of Nasamjnin. I think I vaguely know what that means. Alright. And then next, Danae. Danae says, "Feck you." Okay, I think his is this one? I think his is this one. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I have to go to container categories. Electro. This one is cryo. Oh, I see. Use a manual for the rough location of the replicas. I see. Dar al-Shifa archaeological zone. I have to figure out where that is. Dar al-Shifa. That's over here. Alright. Should be around here, right? Yes. Okay. Wait. I need a pyro person to take care of these cryo flowers. I don't know who to replace, though. I'll just throw Klee in here, I guess.
Ta-da! Klee's here.
All right, Klee. Take care of this this interference here, and then 86. Oh, I'm close. Right here. Aha. Easy peasy. And then I just need another one. But it looks like there might be some cryo enemies over here causing interference. Can't have that.
I must leave. Everyone hold hands. There is no escape.
Oh.
Jumpy Dumpty go.
That's a little more damage than I thought would happen. All right. 7. Okay. Not even. It's not even near here anyway. Klee is so cute. She's the best. Okay, so it's... is it this way? Oh, okay, wow, so I'm way far away, so it's gotta be this way then. Right by the hilly churls. You know, literally right by the hilly churls. You guys don't mind, right? That I'm just kind of here?
Right.
Oh, darn it. I thought they weren't going to notice me. Boop, boop, boop. 88%? Where the heck is it then? Right here? Oh, okay, it is. It's right there. Perfect. Yay! Oops, hang on. This button. Pyro. Dune of Illusion. Hang on, let me just quickly heal up the like 2 damage that Klee took. Okay, I think she's healed up, right? Yep, she's fine. And now I flee. Oh yeah, can't configure party while in combat. Makes sense. Alright, get Yelan back.
Who's our target this time?
Well, I'm trying to find out. Let's see. 59%. Okay, what are you two doing here? It is not usually... These two, are they causing interference at all?
I must leave no...
I don't feel like they are.
Quietly now.
Alright, let's get rid of this interference then.
I see everything.
Illusion shattered.
Gotcha.
Very good, very good. So this one's now only at 40%. Alright, hang on. Now there's some treasure hoarders here. I do not remember you guys being here normally.
Busted.
Alright, let's try right here. 83%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 80%. Oh, okay. Aha, wait. Interference. Oh, okay. Right here. No? What the heck? Okay, I'm just getting farther away. Right here? 88? Are you kidding me? 75. Oh, come on. Right here. Nope. What? I feel like I'm right, like, on top of it. It's right there? Oh, my God. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I hope these things don't cause interference, because I can't turn off them. And I find the other one instantly. Okay. Hooray! Aha, talk to Dane. Daney? This one is some kind of like archaeology hunt kind of a thing, where I have to go around and use these items, and they'll tell me if I'm like hot or cold, basically. So it's like, you know, oh, you're getting closer to it, or yeah, now you're further away from it. So, and I have to find like 2 of them within each of these little circles. And I just found this one, and now I guess I have to go and talk to this guy again. So that's where I'll go.
Take it easy.
Hey, Danny. Oh, have you found all the replicas? Yeah, I found this one, I found this one, and I found this one. Give me my prize money. Marvelous. You really do have a knack for this, don't you? Well then, this gift is for you. Thanks for taking part in the event organized by our Darshan. I hope that you've been able to enjoy your taste of archaeology, traveler. That said, real-life archaeology tends to be rather dry and labor-intensive work. But the instant you find that key relic, you will feel as if the struggle was all worth it. And if you fail to dig anything up, I'm quite sure that there are situations in which you find nothing. Well, if we don't find anything, then this is, as they say, a waste of effort. And to be honest, this is actually what happens more often than not. The instances where we do find something important are quite rare indeed. But to work in archaeology is to be used to such circumstances and stay optimistic even so. It would only be a matter of time before we collapsed otherwise. Thanks, Dane, for the Omni Director. And then there's only 2 more things anyway. Yeah, here I'll do the little animal mini game first. Paz, what's up? Let's give this a shot. Why not? Mimetic replication shroom boar. Does it remember my rhythm calibration? Or do I need to change it? Ooh, hang on. Yes, end calibration. That was interesting. That was a different one. I'll stick with whatever calibration I had before. Let's begin replicate. Let's just dive right in. Use forward charge at the right moment to cause the shroom boar model to break the obstacle at the appropriate rhythm point. Ah, shit. Okay, tutorial complete. Easy. Dang it. This is a cute little mini game. It's nice. This is funny. I doubt anyone will be able to catch this shroom boar. And it's always a nice time when you have Port Ormos music on. That counts as a domain challenge, really? Okay, sure. Alright, medic replication fish. This should be interesting. Sure. Let's just jump right into the replication. Use leap from water at the right moment and control the fish model so that the duration of its jump matches that of the other two fish models. What? Ah. What? That was interesting. That was a little tricky, but I got it eventually. Sky's the limit. An angler who manages to catch this fish is sure to brag about it for a long time. Oh, Dory's still here. Dory, what the heck are you doing here?
Well, how did it go? I assume that Lord Sangama Bey's assistants helped you discover something, yes?
Oh, it's voiced. Interesting. Yeah, Sumeru music really is the best. You can't beat Sumeru music. I mean, well, Star Rail music is pretty good as well. I gotta admit that.
You mean Sachin was not a good person, and there's definitely something wrong with that diadem of knowledge.
Indeed, we also discovered that.
And in that case, shouldn't you be doing something about it?
It's already destroyed.
For instance, telling the Academia that they should give up the diadem?
We already told the Academia, but...
But what?
Kaveh smashed the diadem.
What?
Calm down, Dory. Why are you getting so worked up?
Aw, she wanted it. She wanted all the money to herself.
My diadem. My beautiful diadem.
Oh, it's okay, Dory.
This was supposed to be the perfect plan. I feed you the information, you discover the issue with the diadem, and then I just wait until the Academia sells it off at a low price. And now, it was all for nothing. Curse that Kaveh. The interest rate on the mora he owes me is about to get much higher.
Oh my god. Dory, you've put this man through enough.
Oh, so that's why you told us about this. Yeah, Paimon did think you were being unusually generous.
My diadem. I'm furious. That's it. No extension on his payment this month, no matter what reason he gives.
Oh, Jesus. Poor Kaveh. Poor Kaveh. Oh, I'm glitching out. I just realized. Hang on one moment. Wow, it actually didn't totally glitch out that time. Whoops, wrong one. This one. Da, da, da. Alright, and then it's just the last challenge. Got my crown of insight. And then I did the Wisdom Gala thing. Okay. Into concocted reaction, the final event. Large quantities of fungi are occupying this domain. One must use concoctions wisely to defeat them swiftly. That's too hard. Yeah. I know, right? To be fair, I did end up saving most of these for today, so it's like, you know, I forget how many I did on like Thursday before I left, but yeah, so this is like would have been 2 or 3 days worth of events that I'm just all like throwing in right now. Yeah, I'm getting quite a few. I'll have to see how many I have by the end of this. When there are linchpin opponents on the field, all normal opponents' physical and all elemental resistance is increased by 50%. Normal opponent's HP will be increased by 100%. Normal opponent whirling cryofungus will be replaced by linchpin opponent large cryo slime. Or the elemental node in the challenge will apply a cryo buff to nearby opponents at intervals, which will increase their offensive capabilities and durability. This cryo buff can be removed through elemental reactions. I'm gonna say this and this. And then when a character deals pyro damage to an opponent, all party members' elemental mastery but increase. When a character takes damage, their attack is increased by 60% for 8 seconds. All party members' energy recharge is increased by 100%. Greatly enhances the character's jumping ability. Plunging attacks generate a vortex. Their position upon hitting opponents. Yada yada yada. I guess I'll go with these two. If I'm just going with this team. Alrighty, let's go.
Hey! The Temple of Wisdom!
Quietly now. Gang's up. Come on.
Steady as stone, as a dutiful maid would. Everyone hold in! Share my knowledge!
There is no escape. Busted. Things are about to get dark.
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should. I see everything! Grow, grow,
shattered. Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
Everyone hold here. Leave it all to me. Time to clean up. I see everything. I'll catch up. Steady as stone. Hey! There is no escape.
I'm just gonna... There we go. Easy. Wait, this one has a check mark. This one doesn't have a check. Wait. Did I not do the challenge? No, I did. Oh, I guess I just didn't claim all of them. Oh, that's why. Okay. Okay. Part 3. Eremites and treasure hoarders are wandering in this domain. Perhaps they believe that treasures that are worth risking their lives are hidden within. Defeat them by using concoctions accordingly. Yeah, sounds good. Each normal opponent on the field will increase the linchpin opponent's physical and all elemental resistance by 15%. The linchpin opponent's Eremite Scorching Loremaster and Eremite Floral Ring Dancer can unleash their Spirits of Omen immediately when taking the field. Opposing reinforcements have been deployed. Eremite, yada 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 yada. Normal opponents will take the field, or your active character will be periodically inflicted with smoldering flames, causing them to take pyro damage until the inflicted pyro element is removed. I'm gonna say get rid of this one and this one. When the character's HP is higher than 70%, their elemental mastery is increased by 200. All party members' healing bonus is increased by 50%. When a character is healed, their attack increases by 60% for 8 seconds. All party members' shield strength is increased by 50%. When the character is protected by a shield, a shockwave will be unleashed at the character's position every 2 seconds. That sounds good. After triggering one of those, the character will regain 5 elemental energy. Sure. Let's go with that.
New punch. Temple of Wisdom.
Come on. Illusion shattered. Busted. Game's up. Fun is over.
As a good night should.
A lot of time today.
Hey.
Now you're testing my patience.
Dance with me. Make yourself a move.
Shine down. Gotcha. Be a good honest.
Time to clean up.
Not done yet.
Committed to memory.
To apply. Care for a dance.
Your coming was foretold.
Dance with me.
Temple of Wisdom.
There is no escape. Quietly now. The show's only just begun.
As a dutiful maid would.
Not done yet.
Easy. Yeah, piece of cake. That was supposed to be difficult? That was on hard mode? Nah. is this easy mode? And I think that is everything. Enter Darshan Championship is done. Every gala booth. Yep. Whew. Yeah, that was quite a lot of mini games. Holy cow. How many primos am I even at? Yeah, 1320 now. I think before I started this, I was at, I want to say like 800 maybe? So yeah, it was a solid like 500, I think. I can also probably unequip this thing. Yeah, so pretty good. I'm just gonna quickly get a little energy from all these folks.
Shine down.
Where do you think you're? I'll be back.
Gotcha.
There we go. So yeah, let's see. What time is it now? I don't know if I'm gonna do Honkai tonight. I might end up just saving that for tomorrow. Because I feel like it's been a little while since I've been able to, like, really sit down and play it. Because, yeah, I feel like if I just, like, hop on for an hour or something, I'm either gonna get distracted by everything and make no progress, or I'm gonna, like, start the story and it's gonna, like, ramp up a bit. And then I'm not going to be able to continue. Or I will continue and I'll stay up later than I ought to. Yeah. So, that's probably going to do it for me. But, yeah, it was a pretty cool event. Solid quest line. You know, the ending aside, it was very good, and yeah, it was crazy amount of mini games, like 6. I feel like 6 mini games in one event is the most I've seen ever. So yeah, pretty nice, and definitely nice to see all of the Sumeru characters back again. So, yeah. Yep. Thank you. I'll make sure to keep it up. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I'll probably do more Star Rail over the next week, because that's something new and exciting. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.